Alright.
Yeah, this them kings in the bedroom. Pretty Ricky. Holding it down for Vlad TV, baby. Album in stores right now. Right now.
Speaking about YouTube, they be begging me for this third video. You feel me? All them ladies out there, they keep asking me for the third video. I'm gonna make a deal with y'all. You know what I'm saying? For all them ladies out there want me to do a third video, I want y'all to cop this Pretty Ricky album, dance to the single called Self Command. That's our second single. Dance to it, upload to prettyricky.com, and the lady that got no sex appeal as dancing that just got it going on. I'm gonna fly to wherever I'm at. You feel me? We're gonna do part 3, and I'm gonna get some more hate for it.
Yeah. Cause they were trying to hate on me, but you know what? We can't hate on this right here. One thing about Pretty Ricky, we got that grind, man. When it comes to them ladies, it ain't no grind about the Pretty Ricky, cause we gonna hit them wherever we can hit them at. The stairwell, in the bathroom, in the closet, whatever. That's what we do. MTV crowd this man King with grind. Compared that with Tom Cruise. When Tom Cruise came out of this strictly business, that's big business right there. Risky business. Excuse me, my man. We got that. We got that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we doing it right now. We'll stop.
Another video as a contest. Now the criticism and comments, that's where I'm that angle. How did you address that? Like after the video?
I mean, I addressed it simple. Like, it was for my fans out there. They loved it. And I do it because I could. You feel me? That's what they wanted. I give them what they want.
Hold up. That's the first time I heard you say that. I do it because I could. That's what I'm playing.
And I told you, I'm going to throw another one out there for them to hate some more. So be ready to hate. I know you've been on your job in a while. You're going to get hired in a few. So, you know what I'm saying? Re-hire. You know what I'm saying? Trick your job.
I don't think dude should be looking at it, period.
That's
I ain't never see it. When he tried to show it to me, I was
What's
like,
up, bro? Colton.
You see me? So if any dude out there, you feel me, looking at it, you suspect, fool.
Yes, sir.
Tighten up.
And on the record label aspect of it, one thing that any executive knows, which the one thing about it, we got the most amount of publicity that you can get from any online viral video possible. We on the front page of every blog site, from gossip to gossip. You know what I'm saying? All of them, man. To be honest with you, it costs us millions of dollars to get that type of publicity. And all publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. You know, after that, our record went for ads. The next week it was the number 2.
Can't let life stress you, man.
We keep it moving.
Can't let life stress you, brother.
You had that, like you already knew, like this is gonna be and I bet you.
I mean, I did it for the fans, but at the same time, I know what it was going to do. You know what I'm saying? When they put that twist on it, that's the only twist I ain't like. Cause they were like, come on, man. But, hey, it was with that. Come on. But, it is what it is, man. Part 3 coming soon. Yeah.
But I don't blame him, though. If I was a dude on the... Well, I could never be a hater. But at the same time, I understand why they hate me, man. We get too much pussy.
Taylor's version of the video.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. She called herself Spec T. But then a T-Spec. She called herself T-Spec.
She was funny, though.
Yeah, she was funny. She had a little grill fell out and all. That was funny.
Hey, she ain't bad, though.
She
got
bad.
a big on her.
Yeah.
Y'all would take that. Y'all would take that too.
Tina. I think Tina.
You talking about the real YouTube security, bro?
She married and she did. You know, when you see a bad chick, you walk up on her, you don't holler at her no more. Now, if you see a raggedy one, you say, no.
No.
Keep walking. No.
So which one is Taylor again?
Yeah.
So Tilly needs to be in the next one then. I like to pull it out.
PrettyRicky.com, that's where the content is at.
I'm like, yeah.
All right, Pleasure P. How's it going?
Man, I can't complain, you know. Fresh off of the Champagne and Roses tour. We just ended at Neo, Mario. So I'm like just, you know, having a good after tour celebration here in LA.
Okay, but what's it like being on tour with Neo and Mario?
It's for me. It's like growing up. It's like seeing everybody just have fun, but still handle their
What's up,
business.
Isaac?
Everybody show up and sound check on time.
Isaac, it's good to see you,
does
brother.
their show on time, and you know everybody just about their business and about their culture.
All right, bro.
I like being around, you know, stuff like that, and you know, as you can see, show every night it gets better and better and better, and it keeps showing your game because everybody else is on point around you. So you know, you never want to be the one to just slip up or.
Man, I'm just chilling, gang.
So it kind of just keep you, you know, like iron sharpen iron. It kind of keep you on that kind of, you know, thing.
Is this different from when you
Nah,
were a
thank
kid?
you, man. I appreciate you, Isaac.
Yes, it's definitely different from when I was a kid coming up. When I was a kid coming up on tour, you might walk in a room and see
Welcome back,
somebody
man.
getting head, you know, wrong door, and go to the next door, and then two guys running the train on.
Coming up?
Yes, it's definitely different from when I was a kid coming up. When I was a kid coming up on tour, you might walk in a room and see somebody getting head, and a wrong door, then go to the next door, and then two guys running the train on.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, I thought we would kind of start from the beginning and get to know you a little bit better, man. So, for people who might not know, well, where are you originally from?
So, for people that don't know me, originally from Miami, I was a solo artist by the name of Pretty Boy. I wrote songs like Shorty Would You Be Mine and Aging Up With a Number and stuff like that when I was younger. I come from a musical background, a musical family. My mother was in music, and so was my father. My father and my mother was in the same band. That's how they hooked up.
What's up, Small?
And then my father ended up joining a group called Silver Platinum, which, you know, they got signed to Capitol Records. And one of the group members, Michael Sterling, he was like an uncle to me. He came out with songs like Lovers and Friends, which, you know, Usher, Little John sampled, and, you know, Holiday, which Trick Daddy sampled, Thug Holiday with. So that's just like a little short story of me coming up around a musical background, you know. But I've been singing since I was
Going
9
pretty
years
good,
old.
bro. Can't
And
complain.
songwriting since I was around that age too. Fast forward, I ended up, you know, looking for a label and ended up running into Pretty Ricky's father, Blue Star. He had a label called Blue Star Records, and he said, "Yo, come to the studio and do a record with the guys." They were a group, it was 3 of them. They were a group called the Mavericks, and I did a song with them. The first song that we recorded was called Grind 'Em. And then after I recorded Grind 'Em, I was like, you know, you gotta join the group. So we collaborated, and you know, the rest is history when it comes to the Pretty Ricky thing.
Let's go back a little bit, man. What were you like in high school?
Man, I was chilling, man, for
In
the
high
most
school,
part.
I was more so like the guy that would sing to the girls and, you know, that kind of thing, but don't play with me because, you know, I'll fight you too. You know what I'm saying? I was just around, you know, hotheads and stuff like that. And, you know, we'll fight the other side of town and all kind of stuff in school. And it was just that, but pretty much open up. It was like that.
You had to do me like that.
You see that?
You had to do me like
Hey,
that.
hey, I'm just saying,
Jesus,
man.
boy.
I'm just saying, man. Hey,
Good. It's
You talking about Black
We
Jesus?
shouldn't even let you in the building because this ain't deep.
Oh man. Yeah, he was asking too many questions. I had to get him up out of here. Hey man, I appreciate you, man. I ain't the GOAT yet, man. I ain't the GOAT yet, man. I ain't did enough. You know? Yo. I know you happy, man, huh? Same to you. Today I get off when everybody else leaves, man. Once everybody leave, I'm leaving. How is everybody though, man? What's going on with y'all? What's the word? You say you ain't leaving what? Right, I'm sitting here looking at the cameras, bro. Don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about me, man. I appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the sub, yo. Yeah, shots. Yeah, I'm a security guard. Dang, I ain't securing nothing, man. Thank y'all for the likes, man. If y'all subscribe, I appreciate it. If y'all can hit the heart, I would appreciate that as well. Somebody hit the heart button for me, man. Probably a checkpoint. OG Kicks, what up, man? What's up, Claude? How you feeling, man? I'm doing good, man. Waiting to go home. Waiting to go home so I can chill out, relax, all that good stuff. Can't complain, bro. How about you? I'm about to go home soon, man. I'm excited. Excited I actually get to go home today. Worked pretty good, man. There was more people in here a little while ago, but yeah. Sometimes they come in and leave out, you know. To anybody that's on here, man, if y'all would do me a favor, go check out my skit. It's When You Too Lonely Part 7. Leave a comment, let me know what y'all think, man. I would appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. When You Too Lonely Part 7 is out right now. Leave a comment, let me know what y'all think. I don't know, man. You tell me. Well, I appreciate that you like the content. Yeah, I'm married. I am married, yes. No, you're good. Took me a while to get to this point, but I'm happy I'm at where I'm at. It's not the first time I've heard that before, but I don't know. I guess it's not weird because I've heard it before. People be having their reasons or whatnot. I mean, I've never had a problem with settling down. Just, um, I've been through a lot with women, and a lot when it comes to life, and I've been looking for my wife my whole life, man, and I finally found her, and it was history from there. Like it was just history from there. I think it was the fact that I knew that she was actually the one because of all the things that I have been through with all the other women. I knew what I was looking for, and I knew, yeah, like I knew who she was literally the woman of my dreams, man, and I met her, and it was like I knew her from all my life, bro. Like I ain't trying to call you a bro, but like when I met her, it was like I knew her my whole life, and we just started talking. But I knew it was her. I knew she was the one I had been looking for. The reason for all the hurt that I went through. The reason for I had been looking for her for a long time. So when you know and you've been looking for them for your whole life, you know when they in front of you. It's the way they act. It's the way they carry themselves. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but yeah. Trust me, I understand. I understand exactly what you mean. And now that you're ready, the right dude gonna come find you. Cause it's in the Bible it says a man findeth a woman, not the other way around. The man gonna come find you. No, I wasn't saying that you do. I was just saying in general, like they say the man is supposed to find the woman. He's supposed to find his wife. And a man that findeth a wife find a good thing. Let him come to you. He gonna come to you. And when he do, it's gonna be the person that you've been looking for your whole life. And you know who that person is. You know what kind of person that the person that you've been waiting for your whole life is. And that's how you gonna know he the one. That's how you gonna know. He gonna carry yourself different. He gonna act different. He gonna treat you different. He gonna talk to you different. Yeah, the dating pool is horrible. How you doing, Kai? I charge $2 to play songs, man. $2 for 2 songs. $2 for 2 songs. That's what I'm saying. That's how you gonna know he can you play one. That's what I'm saying, man. I charge to play songs on my live. Not trying to be funny or nothing. And I was similar to you. I was carrying past hurt, and I'm gonna tell you how that past hurt can hurt the person that you are meant to be with. Like, let's say you find the person you are meant to be with, and you carrying that past hurt. You know, you can bring that within to your new relationship, and you can accidentally hurt that person. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, to carry hurt isn't necessarily a good thing. You gotta heal it, give it to God, pray over it, ask him to take it. But you say that girl likes you. What are you talking about? Yeah, you gotta give it to God. Like, you gotta take that burden off of you and give it to God and lay it at His feet and ask Him to take it from you. Like, so you can be fully healed. Yeah, you gotta actually let Him fully heal you. Like, you process what you need to process, whether it's you gotta cry, you gotta revisit that in your mind, and you gotta look at it face on, like head on. You cry about it, and you go through your emotions, and then you pray, and you say, "Hey, God, I need you to take this from me," and you lay it at His feet, and you walk away, and you never look back, man. And once you do that, you're gonna feel a weight lift off of your shoulders. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you what I know. I wouldn't lie to you. And another thing I want y'all to know, for the people that's on here, is 2 years ago, I've chose to step into my calling from God, man. And so when I'm talking to y'all and I'm telling you the correct way, I know it's the correct way because I'm walking with God, God walking with me, and I wouldn't tell y'all anything that wasn't right, you know. It's my job to help lead you guys back to God. If you've been going through something or been struggling, or you've been hurting, whatever it is, my 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 calling is to help bring people back to God, you know. So when I tell you, hey man, to leave your pain and that hurt at His feet and say, hey, God, I can't deal with this on my own. I need you to take this pain from me. Well, it could be, it don't even have to be pain. I could go deeper into it. It don't got to be pain. It could be a habit. It could be that, hey, I'm an alcoholic. God, I don't know how to deal with this on my own. Take this, take this habit away from me, man, because I can't do it on my own. And you leave that at His feet and walk away. Oh, He gonna handle it for you. I can guarantee it. Yes, I did. I stepped into my purpose. Nah, don't be scared of God. That's one thing I learned too. Listen, I could tell you some things, man. When God first called me, I ran. I ran from God, man. And I'm telling you, if you hear him calling you, accept the call. Because all it's gonna do is help you change your life. It's gonna help you become who you was meant to be. But the more you run, the more you're gonna have to go through more pain, more stress, more hurt, more, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna just keep going. And then you're gonna get to a point where it's like, I've tried everything else. Why not try God? Why not try God? If you've been through everything else, why not try him? Give him a chance. What up, man? Yeah, I'll tell you, man, accepting my calling from God was the best thing that I ever could do. Best thing I could ever do. And now I feel different. I'm not saying it's an easy walk, because it's not an easy walk. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be challenging. And believe me, he challenges his most decorated warriors. So it's gonna be challenges, but your life will be changed forever. That's what I can tell you. That's what I can tell you. How you doing, man? Not to mention, if you get in, once you get into the Bible, and you really get to reading things in that Bible and comprehending things, you gonna see things a lot different. You're gonna see life a lot different.
Chill with him, bro.
Have a good one, man. You see all the celebrities, they got everything and still are sad without God. You are depressed and never content. That is a fact, man. That is a fact. That is a fact. The biggest thing about the spiritual battles that we face, and the hardest thing to comprehend for us on earth or in life, is this is the hardest thing that's hard to comprehend. We live in a spiritual and physical world. That means it can be physical, like things you can touch, and then there's things you can't see and can't touch, but they're still here. It's hard to process that. But once you process that and grasp that in your mind, you can understand that you can do things past the physical realm. Like, am I making sense? Like, you can do things and live in past of spiritual, not spiritual, physical realm. You can speak things into the spiritual realm, and manifest them into the physical. Y'all get what I'm saying? You can speak things into the spiritual realm and manifest them into the physical realm. That's what I'm trying to say. My religion has us pray 5 times a day. So throughout the day, our mind is back on God and thanking Him. And I like that. I like that, man. Talking about I'm crying. Yeah, because a lot of people have a hard time processing what I just said. That we live in both. See, with God, two things can be true at the same time. We live in a physical and spiritual world at the same time. And that's what's hard to process for some people. So for instance, if I tell you, if you when you feel an attack, that there's demons around you, in your head you like, well, this is earth, there ain't no demon, but it really is. It's things that you cannot see that attacking you. That's why when God tell you to put on the full armor of God, that's what he means. You have to put on the full armor of God, and use it to protect yourself, because there are things you can't see that are attacking you. And I'm not saying that to scare people. I'm saying that to enlighten people so that you guys know, like, hey man, y'all have to stay protected out here. Like for instance, there's things like demons, right, that jump into people you know, and then you wonder why, like they'll say things to you to try to get your spirits down, man. Have a good one. It's good to see it. What's good to see for me is it's a lot of God's people in this chat right now, man, and it's good to know that y'all are following God, and y'all respect God and love God for who He is, you know. So it's always good to see more of God's people in my lives, you know, and whether you have um slipped or went astray for a second, or you've gotten lost in your ways or whatever, man, that don't matter, man. It's all about knowing who you are and who you worship. We worship the Most High. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. I'm not muted. You can hear me. Nah, I said it's always good to see God's people in my lives, and for me to see that there are more people that believe in God and walk with God, and even if you haven't fully accepted your calling in God, that you are what is the word, considerate of it. You considering the fact of it. You know, that's a start right there. When you consider it, God will give you all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you doubt, have a good one. Yeah, you on the right path. So whatever you got a doubt about or a question about or you're not fully sure, like you say you feel like he been calling you. The fact that you considering the fact that he's been calling you, God says in the Bible, consider me and I will give you answers. I will give you the answers to all things. God says, consider me and I will give you the answers to all things, not some things, all things. So when you say, "Hey, I think God been calling me," that's you considering God. That's you considering God. So guess what? He gonna give you those answers. He gonna give you what you. It ain't no coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Have a good one, man. You don't gotta be on YouTube. You don't gotta be on YouTube.
No, bro. I know. I'm done, bro. I have not seen that guy for 2 hours. All right, bro.
Your testimony doesn't have to be shared on YouTube. It don't have to be shared on YouTube, man. So he wants you to share it on YouTube. That's what you're saying. Then, hey, if that's truly what you hear him saying, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's what you need to do. Because one thing we need to always remember is to be obedient. When he tells you to do something, do it. It should be, hey, don't overthink it. Just do it. He gonna give you the voice that you need for other people to hear you. He'll give you the voice. He'll make it where they can hear and understand what you're saying. Even if you ain't the greatest talker. I'm not the greatest talker in the world. I've never thought, hey, I'm gonna have a YouTube stream. I didn't think that, but people draw into me for some reason. I don't know. It's because God give me the words. He helped people draw to me. You know what I'm saying? So if whatever he tell you to do, he already gave you the tools to do it. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to. I'm gonna tell you like this. When God told me he wanted me to talk and spread the word, I've been a battle rapper for I've been a battle rapper for years now. And I rapped a certain way. But he told me he wanted me to spread the word through battle rap. Use my battle rap to do it. And I'm like, I don't know. You know? Yeah, I'm a battle rapper and I switched to have a good one. I recently switched to Christian battle rap. And I had like I was overthinking it for a minute and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, God, I don't know how this gonna work, you know? Like and I started just rapping. I just started doing what I do best and he transformed my rapping into something that translated to everybody else, you know? I rap. That's what I do. That's my talent. You too. I'm a rapper. I've been a battle rapper for years, and I've transitioned to Christian battle rap. So I've been rapping my whole life. So he asked me to use my talent to help bring people back to him, and that's what I started doing. So if I'm not used to doing Christian battle rap, but I did that, I mean, I understand you're not used to YouTube, but he'll make a way for you to he'll help you translate it. He'll help it translate to the people. Trust and believe me, I'm telling you, I've been where you at. Was that you that said Jesus is God? Oh yeah, yeah. Because I said we gonna come back to that conversation. I'm asking you a question. Was that you that said Jesus is God? And I told y'all Jesus is not God. I did say that. It was somebody else said Jesus was God, and I said no, Jesus is not God. He's the Son of God. He was sent by God, right? But I do got the answer for y'all if y'all want the answer. Right, somebody else said that, right? Somebody else had came in here and said Jesus is God, right? And I told him, hey man, I ain't saying you wrong or right, but I'm gonna pray on it and I'm gonna come back with the answer. I got the answer if y'all want the answer. You said, how do I believe in the Bible? What are you talking about? I didn't say Jesus was God. What are you talking about? Are you talking about this dude, this guy? Okay, look, I'm gonna clear that up for y'all. I'm gonna clear that up for y'all right now. Y'all listen to me. Listen to me, bro. When I heard when whoever that was that came in here and said Jesus is God, right? I guess y'all don't want the answer. I can give y'all the answer right now. I give y'all the answer, man. I prayed on it. I prayed on it, man, and he gave me the answer, man. I give you the answer. Look, quick, fast, and in a hurry. This is how the answer goes. But I'm gonna tell you this: God is so great that two things can be right at the same time. I'm gonna start by saying that, and I'm gonna tell you how is the both answers is correct. Listen, God created the earth and everything in the earth and everything on the earth. He created all of it, right? Now, The person that was in the live, he said Jesus is God. I told him, no, Jesus is not God. It says that Jesus is the Son of God. He said it literally says it in the Bible. I said, where does it say that at? He says, when it says that in the beginning God was with the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was good, right? He said it goes down further to say, and the Word was made flesh, right? The Word was flesh. The Word became flesh,
Amen.
right? Yeah. And I'm trying to school him a little bit.
Hey, you gotta put them on.
I'm trying to school him a little bit.
Have a good weekend.
All right, man. Right. The Word was made flesh. If when it says the Word was made flesh, yes, it is talking about Jesus. There is no way around that, right? But here's the kicker. Here's the part y'all missing, right? You too, man. Listen, here's the kicker. Here's where you wrong and right at. I'm gonna tell you what happened. God was first. God then took a sample of himself, placed it in Mary. You hear me? Placed it in Mary. Jesus was born through Mary, the virgin. Right? So technically, if you want to say, yes, that was God made into human form, right? But that human form is not God. It's still not God. It's just a piece of God. Right? Now, but it says he's the Son of God because God literally birthed Jesus through himself. Through himself. He birthed Jesus through himself, bro. So what does that make him? The Son of God, bro. The Son of God. That's the truth. I can't give it to you no other way than that. That is the truth. That is the truth, bro. So, in a sense, right? And how did Mary become blessed with Jesus, right? How did Mary become blessed with Jesus, bro? I'm trying to school these people, man. They trying to, never mind. How was Mary blessed with Jesus? Just answer the question. This is what I'm saying. He was created through God. Jesus created through God, not through himself. God put Jesus in Mary. Exactly. But how though? He made him through himself. This is what I'm trying to tell you. No, God was not in Jesus. God was not in Mary's stomach. Jesus was. I just told y'all how it happened now. I just told y'all how it happened. Trying to tell y'all. Jesus was not already there. I ain't denying nothing. I just told y'all how it went, gang. I just told y'all how it went. Yeah, I wouldn't tell y'all nothing. Hey, God ain't give me, so I'm out of it now. I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing God ain't give me himself. So with that, y'all got it, man. Y'all can continue to argue on that, but that's the truth. That's the truth, man. I never said everything was created through Jesus. I said everything was created through God. And I also said Jesus was created through God. This is why they say he is the Son of God. Because Jesus, I mean, not Jesus, God literally birthed Jesus through himself, through the Virgin Mary. They are separate. They are two different entities. They two different entities for sure. So there was God first. God created the heavens and the earth. Later, God created Jesus from himself. Closest thing that you got closest to God is Jesus, because he took a literal piece of himself, put it in Mary. It was birthed through Mary as a portal. It was birthed through Mary. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm just telling y'all what the truth is, man. I can't tell y'all nothing else. It don't say that. It say everything was created through God. Everything was created from God, bro. Through God. God is all. Just know that. God is all, yo. I ain't zooted, bro. I don't smoke. I'm trying to tell him the truth, man. All right, man. No, I'm not tired, man. We over here having a conversation about God. I can only tell y'all the truth, bro. In the beginning was God, right? And God was with the Word. And the Word was God. And the Word was good. Later on, the Word became flesh. It just said the Word was God, right? The Word became flesh. That's Jesus, right? Right? That's Jesus. And the way that that happened is God took a piece of himself, placed it in Mary, used her as the porter to bring Jesus through because he was too pure. That's why he used the Virgin Mary. Jesus was born, right? But he was born through Jesus. I mean, he was born through God. He was born through God, and that's how Jesus came into this earth, bro. That's why they never had sex, none of that stuff. He placed Jesus in Mary, bro. God did. He literally basically, like, he kind of cloned himself and made a physical form of himself that could walk the earth, bro. But they two different entities. That's like saying my son is me, but my son is not me. He's a piece of me. He got my DNA, but he's not me. Jesus and God are two different entities. God just birthed him. Like, God made him be able to be physically walk the earth, but he was a piece of God. Literally, that's God's son. the Son of the Father, like the Son of God. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm saying. Christ is the visible image of invisible God. Like he literally made it where you can. Somebody close. Somebody close. That's exactly what I'm saying. And although that Christ was the the visible form of God, he still wasn't God. He still wasn't God. He was just a piece of God. That's like me getting a girl pregnant, right? It's my DNA going into that woman, but she has a baby. They don't say your son is you. They say your son is your son. Your son is your son. He got his own identity, gang.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Have a good night.
He still got his own identity. He just got a piece of God. He got the DNA of God in him. Have a good one, bro. Right. So listen to what you just said, bro. God don't have parents, right? God don't. This is why I'm telling you that God created Jesus. He came literally from God. I don't understand. And hey, brother, the person that not people that's not comprehending me, I challenge you to go pray about it. Pray about it and then come back and then tell me I'm lying, bro. All right, look, KMT. Listen to what I'm trying to tell them. That somebody came in here and said Jesus is God, right? And he broke down the scripture. He say, where it say, in the beginning, God, the the word was with God, and the word was God, and the word was good, right? And then it goes a little bit down, and it say, the word was made flesh, right? If it just said in the beginning the word was with God and the word was God and the word was good, right? That means God is the word, right? Then um it says the word was made flesh. If you think about anything that was made flesh, it was Jesus. If the word was made flesh, that's Jesus. They're talking about Jesus, bro. But the way that this works is, like I said, two things can be right at the same time. God, the person that created the heaven and the earth and everything else, right? That's on this earth, took a piece of himself, placed it in Mary, bro. Placed it in Mary and used her as a portal to bring Jesus Christ, the physical form of God, literally the physical form of God, right? But that's not God though. That's just a piece of God. Like your son would have your DNA, but that's not you. It's just a piece of you. You hear me? It's just a piece of you. It's not, Jesus ain't God. He's the son of God because God literally birthed Jesus, bro, by himself. He made Jesus out of himself, which kind of make God the mother and the father of Jesus, bro. Jesus is his son. Mary was a portal. Mary was the portal that Jesus was able to come through because she was pure. How else was Jesus made then? God made him. I'm telling you. It don't take rocket science to know that God made Jesus. It ain't rocket science, y'all. It's not. Mary is a portal. All women are portals. All women are portals of life. So when you have a baby, how is your baby gonna come into this world? Through a woman, which is the portal that brings life. Come on, let's be come on, man. It's common sense, gang. It's common sense. So what is a woman? How do we have babies, bro? How do you bring any child into the world? I'm just asking a question, bro. How do you bring any form of life into this world? Did you hear what I just? I'm saying the same thing you saying. Yes, they're saying that she didn't have sex to create Jesus, which means God had to place them in her, like I just said, brother. No, Mary didn't have sex. That's why you're saying had without a father created. I don't read the Quran, bro. I haven't read the Quran. I'm going off of what I know. I'm going off what God told me, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not going off what I think. I don't know nothing about the Quran, gang. I don't know nothing about that. How you gonna tell me what my God told me, gang? No, I'm not. God doesn't say it doesn't say Jesus is God, brother. I told you what happened. I'm not lying about anything. I don't got no reason to lie to y'all. I don't got no reason to lie to y'all, gang. Right, the Jesus became flesh. This is what I. Did y'all listen to what I said? Did y'all listen to what I'm said? What I said, gang? Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is the Son of God. You hear me? I don't
Look at this. Can't even stay off the damn phone. Look at it.
listen, no, come on, I'm arguing about God, man. I'm arguing about God, okay? I don't put God in a box. Everybody else does. I don't put God in no box. I'm over here having a hard discussion with these people, man, about that Jesus and God thing, man. They over here acting a fool,
Look, we
man.
almost done. I'm gonna come chop it up with you.
I'm about to leave with y'all.
Man.
Yeah. Y'all go ahead and argue about that, man. Right, God created everything. God did. Including Jesus. And that's what y'all missing. God created everything, including Jesus. Including Jesus, bro. I can't believe there are many gods as well. I didn't forget that there are many gods, I guess. I'm not even doubting that fact. I'm just saying there's one true God. And God created everything. He can't be created through himself. He had to be created through God, like I'm trying to tell y'all. Manifestation of God, Son of Man. I just said it. He's the manifestation of God. I've said that several times. God can do anything. He gave Mary a son and made him a prophet. Yeah, he gave Mary a son. He created that son on his own, bruh. They ain't messaged me back. I tried to get the number for you, bro. Man. I tried to wait for him to give me the number. Well, he ain't about to do shit. If y'all hear a couple of gun sounds, don't say nothing, man. Cause he Yeah, all right, man. Claude, man. I try to tell them the truth. They don't want to listen to the truth, man. So once I tell the truth and y'all don't listen, that's on y'all and it's on God to help y'all get the truth. You know what I'm saying? You hear me, Claude? I don't need to bash nobody to tell y'all that, you know, God came first. He created the heaven, earth, and Jesus. He created Jesus as well, you guys. He created Jesus. He placed Jesus in Mary. Mary birthed him. And yeah, long neck, who you talking to, bro? How was Jesus always there if it says God created everything? It says it was only God. It literally says it was only God first, and He created everything. It didn't say it was God and Jesus. It didn't say that. And it's because God created Jesus, bro. He created him. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. God is a piece of Jesus. I mean, Jesus is a piece of God. He has the DNA of God, not God. So at the end, in the end of the world, when y'all see Jesus and God standing by each other, y'all gonna still say Jesus is God? No, because they literally gonna be standing side by side, like how Father and Son stand side by side. The Holy Trinity? How he ain't a piece of God then? How he ain't? I know about the Holy Trinity, bro. We're not gonna do that. I know
Did
about
you
the
ever have
Holy
a
Trinity,
job?
gang. And I ain't stunned by nothing y'all saying. All right, man. It's good to see that I sparked a good conversation in here, man. But hey, y'all, man, let's not disrespect each other, man. We all trying to get the truth. You hear me? We all trying to get the truth.